Semina Halliwell was a 12-year-old girl. She was groomed and she was raped at 12 years old. She was 12 years old when a detective in the local police force in the UK, in England, told her and her family to not bother to press charges because it would draw out too long. Take 18 to 2 months just to go to court. She killed herself. She was bullied because of what happened to her. Her parents were threatened with having their heads kicked in if they went to police. Her grave has been desecrated. I joined the army at 28 because right before then, Boko Haram kidnapped 13 Christian girls from their school in Africa. And when my resolve to join the U.S. Army finally hardened was when I watched babies, children, toddlers in diapers, sodden diapers that were saturated with water from the Mediterranean. When I watched these children wash up on the shores of the Mediterranean and in Turkey. That's not fair. Their families were trying to escape terrorists in Syria. I served in the army for 3 years. I did not have the opportunity to deploy while I was in. But I wanted to, because I wanted to kill those animal fucks, those animal bastards that harmed children, women and children, mutilated women, held them back from getting an education, sexually mutilated them, and would murder men for being gay. You'd murder anybody. Men, women, children, didn't matter the age. And those children that washed up on shores were with family who were just trying to escape the terror. And now, here I am on the home front. And I'm hearing stories. Granted, this one is from the UK. We hear all these stories about all this sex abuse going on left and right. Deplorable conduct. And for law enforcement in the UK to simply tell this girl and her family to not bother to press charges is disgusting. Completely and thoroughly disgusting. And I am disgusted that a first world country would allow something like that to ever come out of the mouth of a law enforcement official. Granted, it was just one, but it's disgusting. And I'm certain that similar situations happen here in the United States as well. I know that rape kits get lost. I know that. Men of America, of any first world nation, where are we right now? We have to take a stand and protect our wives, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters from animals like this. Animals! They're animals! these rapists, these pedophiles who groom these little girls. Where are we? How can this happen? How can any man say? How can any man say, don't bother to press charges? How can that detective look at himself in the mirror anymore? Where are we, men? What are we going to do to protect our mothers, sisters, our daughters from these animals? They're everywhere. Where is the justice for this little girl? There is none. There can be none now. She's gone. She's gone, and she's never coming back. She took her own life at 12 years old because no one could stand up for her. Her family did. Her family does. They continue to stand. And I stand with them. But where are we, men? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't even need to mention how many times the justice system has failed to effectively prosecute and punish rapists and pedophiles. Ghislaine Maxwell, huh? Where is she? Where is she, huh? Whatever happened to her? Whatever happened to the list of pedophiles that her and her ilk ran with? What happened to that, huh? Kind of funny how that disappeared, isn't it? Where are we, gentlemen? What are we going to do? I'm not content to just sit by anymore and watch innocent children be used and abused and destroyed anymore. It makes me sick to see these sons of bitches just fucking walk. Anyone in law enforcement, any justice, any judge, they need to be held accountable when they fail. And these rapists and these pedophiles must pay with their blood for what they've done. But unfortunately, if we are to do that, or take any action against these sick bastards, these fucking animals, we then become the criminals in the eyes of what is considered the justice system anymore. But I ask you, what is a justice system that brings no justice to the most innocent of us when they are wronged? What is a justice system that does not bring justice when the most innocent among us are wronged? Irreparably wronged. That is not a justice system. It is no longer a justice system when men like that, and women too, can be allowed to get away with harming our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, our wives. Men, I ask you, where are you? We may not be able to get these rapists and these animals' blood on our boots, as I would love and relish to do. But we can certainly call out those who do wrong and harm our loved ones. And we can call out those impotent, spineless politicians who fail to bring justice when our loved ones are wronged. So I ask you, men, take notice. Hold your justices accountable. Hold your law enforcement officials accountable when they fail to bring justice in the courtroom. Because there will come a day, there may come a day, when it happens to someone you love. Hold them accountable. And while you're at it, maybe something will get accomplished. And maybe somehow we can save just one child from ever being hurt by one of these animals ever again.